EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of. As
that's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barr. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Mikey Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. One more time for Montgomery. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, And they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Escaping to his left. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll go play action with Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Vita Vea. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
On second down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Third and long. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On first and 10, here's Baker. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Baker. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On the move left. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
A gain of 15.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let...
To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have 2 guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Buccaneers 7, Lions nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle.
Whirl it. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Buck will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first down is Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game. But I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Goff to throw on first down. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big one there to start the second half. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
30-yard line.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Goff to throw. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180! What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's in! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield will swing this out wide to Irvin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Upton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
3 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 28.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From 31. Here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
We'll go play action with Goff. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defenders right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Going for it all. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That is the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
180! DC!
On play action, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
180!
A second down throw for Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's Irving. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll go with the run and Irving. And he will take this to the end zone. So extending the lead to a 10-point advantage.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here goes tonight. Black 20. Cut.
Throwing, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
29. And the Lions first down.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
We go tonight.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive.
The kicker
but now
on
they've
for the
got to
extra
find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score. Buccaneers 36. Lions 23.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
So you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here. Force them to punt the ball back and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. A short one there to Otten.
Mayfield's pass.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
The Lions all their first time out. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
a gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
20.
Baker going to tap this one forward. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Baker to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better than that.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Two. Hardball.
Goff to throw. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Final minute, one timeout remaining. And it's first and 10.
180.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
In motion. Goff to throw on first down. This one complete. It's to Small. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
Hey, 76. 180.
On first and 10. Here's Goff. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Needing to convert here on third and inches. They'll run with Montgomery. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates him for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
30. Buccaneers 26.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he is is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where